Okay, just in time. We are live. What's going on, folks? Let me just sign in quick and share this around so that everybody can see it and hop on in. Make sure we're all good. Test the audio. Yep. That's all going. That's all going. Copy link. Go on over here. How's everybody doing tonight? Alright. Got that on the community tab. Now, just need to put one on Twitter and we are all set. Da-da-da-da. Sultan, Washington, what is going on, my friend? How you doing? Oh, is he doing survival? Yeah, we were gonna link up, but I had some predetermined plans with someone else that I'm grouping up with, so I think we're gonna do something later in the week. But that's awesome. Thanks for being here, my friend. How you doing tonight? Alright, and then that is on Twitter, and I think we are all set. Check one more thing here. And then we will get going. Alright. Phone's going down. No more distractions. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? What are we going to do? I have no idea. I've been just logged on. Got back here in the nick of time to go live. Empress in Camp White Oak. That's awesome, Sultan. Good to hear it. Hey, what's going on, Unleashed? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're still not having to watch from work. Move my mouse out of the way there. What's going on, Yasser? Let me know if I say that wrong, but how you doing? What shall we do, folks? What's an invaded mission this week? No, I need to look at the... What's even the invaded stronghold here? Union. American History Viewpoint in Grand Washington. I could do a little Sokolov invaded mission. Let's do it. Let's do it just to warm up a little bit. I think in a bit we'll jump into some PvP, but not for a little while. Oh, you're still at work? Dang. Well, thanks for being here. Man, you're always pulling through. I appreciate it. Hope it hasn't been too tough of a day. What do I want to run? Hit him with a little True Patriot action, why not? Invaded, yes. We good? We're good. Let's do it. We got some pretty big things coming up, folks. Couldn't tell by the title. This week, they're hosting both tests for the Division Heartland and for the Division 2. And things are really coming together. I mean, like, it's no more, is this happening, when's this happening? They're doing tests for both projects in person for Division 2, which I found pretty crazy. And we have our event for Division 2 coming up in just like 2 weeks in December. They're going to rerun some of our favorite global events and do a new Apparel event. We got a new Intelligence Annex article coming. Like, the wait's over, guys. Things are happening. And in a few minutes when we get some more people in here, I've got a pretty neato screenshot to show you that you might not have seen, and I think I might push a video on it tomorrow because it actually confirmed something kind of big. So be sure to hit that like button. Let's get this shared around. Once we get enough people in here and talk, and I'm going to show you guys a pretty cool screenshot about something Division related. Just paperwork while I watch the stream. Appreciate you. Paperwork's super boring, so I hope I can counteract that a little bit. There's a shock trap on the wall. Are you kidding me? I guess I didn't actually check the poll before I went live. I saw that Division 2 is winning like 3 hours ago, but maybe I should have checked it. I hope Last Stand didn't beat it out by a bit. No, I'm playing the wrong thing. It was a close vote, though, either way. Thanks for voting on there if you did. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? How you doing? I am too, man. I am... Move my mic closer. I'm incredibly excited. And like I said, in just a minute here, I've got a pretty cool screenshot to share with all of you. That's something you might not have seen yet. Hey, Ray. How you doing tonight, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good Sunday evening. I think we're back on a regular stream schedule. I'm going to be doing a few more for sure in these next few weeks because I got a busy period coming up. But the nice thing about streams is that I don't have to do a bunch of pre-work or post-work like I do with videos. Just turn it on, do my thing, and then turn it off. So we'll definitely you'll see a few more streams than usual, I would say, the next week here. It's been a good time. How many people we got in here? 15? Let's see if we can... I don't know how many people are going to tune in, but we'll see if we can get a few more before I show this this screenshot. Might get a good Sokolov piece in here if I'm lucky. Oh, there's a drop back there already. You guys haven't used it a lot? The Chameleon is super fun. Exactly, Andrew. That's what I'm saying. And I run it with this True Patriot setup. It's just great. It's fantastic. There we go. We got some more people coming in. How's everyone doing tonight? Feeling good? I mean, hey, end of the year is always super fun, even if you don't celebrate any holidays. Like, if you're just into gaming, I've seen Jeff Keighley tweeting about the Game Awards every day. That's coming up very soon. Obviously, we got Division stuff. We got other games coming out. It's just a good time in general. What's there to dislike? Battlefield just came out. We streamed that on Friday. That was a ton of fun. I've been playing it ever since. Love it. Everybody, be sure, if you do not mind, hit that like button. Let's make sure that everybody boosts the algorithm here, because YouTube likes to discriminate against live streams for whatever reason, because they're weird. I guess they don't like their own platform. Who knows? This room has got to be easily the best part of this mission. It's so cool. They come up behind you once you go in. That's weird. Exactly, Ray. Personally, that is my favorite time of the year. System disrupted. Yeah, Andrew, I got a buddy of mine who's been playing Forza a ton. Have you tried it out? Is it fun? Is the new Div 2 content coming in favor of PvP survival? Well, I think that would be a bit of a silly reason to be done with the game, but I do not think you need to worry about that. I did a video recently saying that I think there is reason to believe now, whereas I didn't really before, that the game mode could include PvP, but by saying include, I was in no way saying that I think that will be the focus of the mode. If anything, if they do include PvP, I think it'll just be a subset of the mode, or maybe you'll have a PvE and a PvP version. But they want to attract as many people as they can with this update, so I highly doubt that if they do include PvP, they would make that the sole focus, because, you know, you and many others don't enjoy it. So, No, I don't think it would be PvP based, and survival it won't be that at all, because they said, they've said multiple times throughout the year that this mode is going to be something entirely new to the Division franchise, and obviously we have gotten survival before. So yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about either of those things. I always forget, is there a chest here? Yes, there is. Sure, Cranberry Moss to do. Nice, Andrew. Yeah, I was going to play one of them at one point. Maybe it was 4. But, yeah, nice. I kind of, when I play racing games... Sorry, I need to take a drink there. When I play racing games, I kind of prefer, like, the more arcadey and not realistic controls, just because that's why I prefer. But I know Forza provides a very great experience for those who do like that. Okay, we're getting a lot of people in here. Guys, let me know in the chat if once I finish this mission you would like to see a pretty breaking and exclusive screenshot regarding the Division Heartland. Let me know. Let me know if you'd like to see it. I have a feeling you do. I just want to know that we got people in here interested. I think I'm going to make a video on it tomorrow because it reveals something kind of big. Jonathan says show it. Drip says show it. Alright, as soon as I finish this mission, guys, I will show you the screenshot that I have saved in another tab here. Which will be a little bit wonky because I'm on Xbox, but whatever. It'll show up. I'd love to see the OG support station return. Yeah. I would too, Andrew. I mean, the only reason I think we probably won't see that is because then it would probably pretty significantly invalidate the Hive. Unless they switch the Hive to purely, like, you know, boosts like hazard protection, that type of stuff, but who knows. Alright, as soon as I finish this mission, everyone, I will show it. And it's, reveals some pretty interesting stuff. PvP players are gone from the game. They won't. No. They won't. In the game with current game mechanics. I'm a PvP player and I'm still here. No, but yeah, for sure a lot of people have left. I mean, they left as soon as Division 2 dropped because it wasn't the same as Div 1, so. Can't speak for anyone else. I am just here to enjoy the ride because I love Division and I always will. Heartland Separate Gamer update mode to the Division 2. It is a separate game, Aces and Eights. Division 2 is continued to be developed by Massive Entertainment with help from now Ubisoft Bucharest, and the Division Heartland is being made by Red Storm Entertainment, who, if you will recall, used to help with PvP stuff on Division 1 and 2. And so, yeah, it is going to be an entirely spin-off game, free to play from them, separate from the Division 2. Well, Starvin, you are about to find out the answer to that question in just a second once I finish this room. Oh, man. Unleashed? I feel like I don't even know what to say anymore, dude. Every time I go live. You're crazy, dude. Thank you so much for that $30 super chat. You're actually crazy. You spend all that time at work. Oh. What's going on here? Thank you so much, man. That truly means a lot to me. Okay, we almost got 50 people in here. Guys, if you didn't hear just a second ago, as soon as I finish this, I'm going to show you a pretty interesting and exclusive screenshot for the Division Heartland that I saw on Twitter just before I went live. And I think I'm going to make a video about it maybe tomorrow if I can fit it in. I'll have to see what my schedule is. Yeah, as soon as I take down this boss, I will show you. Just want to make sure we get as many people in here as... Oh, we're over 50. What's going on, everybody? How you doing tonight? It's a nice Sunday evening. Thanks for spending it with me. If you don't mind hitting that like button, show some support for the stream, I'd really appreciate it. And I appreciate y'all being here. It's good to be back on Division. I did Battlefield on Friday, but, you know, Division streams are something special. Can't discuss any details like that, Richard, or personally I can't speak on it just because, you know, anyone who partook in that signed an NDA. But yeah. Are they going to add new cosmetic items this year? Says Leon, yes. In December, in probably just 2 weeks, we're getting an event with a new apparel event. Leon, so yes. Okay. Yeah, Richard, let's refrain from talking too much about that stuff, my friend. Just until this. All right, here we go. Well, Jack, I didn't say that this was Heartland. I just said in the title that there are tests going on this week, and that is very evident by a certain screenshot right here that I saw on Twitter. Now, this is from an account that I still think that they're a little bit self-centered when it comes to their information that they're sharing. But if you'll look, this is a description paragraph for Heartland's test that I guess is going on right now on Xbox, which is big for two reasons. One, this is like, the description of the game here, and it is now on Xbox. Or this is going to be, I think this is the first test that they're doing on console. So that's pretty big for a few reasons. I mean, I was talking about console tests the other week. So it says up at the top, sign up for a chance to participate in Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland closed test at that.com/Xbox. You can see right there. Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland is a free-to-play survival action multiplayer shooter set in small-town middle America. Massive PvEVP in storm operations. Fight together in 45-player PvEVP storm operations against a group of dangerous rogue agents, an aggressive faction known as the Vultures, all while surviving a lethal virus. Prep the battlefield in PvE excursions operations, complete PvE missions, gather gear, activate alerts, and prep the battlefield in excursion operations. Progress to adapt and survive. Play as one of 6 agents and select between 3 classes each match, all with their own perks and skills. And as you can see, it says it was released right there on November 11th, which was 3 days ago. So probably while we're speaking, there is a Heartland test going on console and on other platforms. So stuff is happening, and if you didn't know any information about the game, that's from the official Xbox description itself. Now, previously I've never talked about any of this stuff because it was all, and it is still not officially released, but this is, I assume you can only see this if you have the test show up on your thing. But it's out there for everyone to see now. So yeah, I'm not really going to comment on it too much because I don't want to, violate anything I might may or may not know. But you can see right there, 45-player PvEVP. We got a new faction, the Vultures, Rogue Agents. Yeah, PvE stuff, PvP. The setting. Pretty cool. Yeah, Richard, it does show the same thing. I just don't want to, I just want to be careful with what I'm saying personally, man. Versus this is out in the wild on Twitter for everyone to see. All right. So that's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. What's everyone saying? PvP without signature instant skill won't be fun. I disagree, Leon. I didn't like signature skills in Div 1. They kind of ruined the flow of PvP fights for me. The only one I would argue was valuable was the green link, for you to be able to res your teammates if you had good timing. Otherwise, I just think they were kind of cheesy. That's just my opinion. Everyone has their own. Oh, what should we do? Don't want to miss what everyone's saying here. Sounds like Warzone to me. PvP. Be authorized closing in. Not for me, so I like PvE. Well, good thing is that the future Division 2 will surely be PvE focused, Marvin, so hopefully in the future every type of Division player will have different things that they can play and enjoy. And it won't just be, leaning one way or the other. Well, we're just going to have to wait for more information on that one, Christian. Unfortunately, I cannot elaborate any further at the moment. Yeah, sorry, Leon. I can't share any additional details there. All right, let's do a control point over here. Why not? Go in the AR zone. Where's the mission I'm looking for? Where's the bank? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. I'm looking for the wrong symbol. I want my invite. Me too, Andrew. I ain't getting out on this one. I want to be in there.
Target the site and see what you can find.
I still think it's weird that they pushed it off into fiscal. They didn't even give a strict date. They're just like fiscal 2022. But clearly they have so many details planned out, and they've had so much time since the May test to... Oh, you just... Okay, Patrick, this is just for you. Screenshot this if you wanted to, you can read it later. But this is a new screenshot that was released on Twitter for some sensitive Heartland information that has come out about the test that is going on right now. And this one is now on console, which is pretty big news. So, you know, it talks about a lot of the alleged game details. You know, this surely isn't confirmed by Ubisoft or Red Storm, but it's pretty official considering it's on the Xbox thing. So that's what we were talking about. Yeah, Jack, I mean, the moment they announced Heartland, I was already incredibly excited for it because it was being developed by Red Storm, who I have always had a lot of respect and faith in. And I think everything that's come out or not come out since then has just made me more excited. So there's a lot to look forward to, I'll say that. Div 2 I can't play anymore, unfortunately. I'm back to Div 1. But just like you got burnt out on it, Jack, is that what you're talking about? Well, assumedly, Richard, there'll be more. So what I was going to say is that it's funny that they say fiscal 2022, meaning it could be as much as 15 months from now when it releases, when they're that set on a lot of the game details, supposedly. You know, I think it just points to the fact that we're going to get this game Q2 or 3 of 2022, so I would say no later than September of 2022. Probably sooner, if I had to guess. Got told they have a timetable schedule for this rather than any new Division universe. Well, they released a timeline back in May of this year when they announced kind of the whole Division universe announcement deal, but it hasn't been stuck to in the least. It said that Heartland was coming before Division 2's content. It said the novel was coming after Division 2's content, and now Heartland is coming after and the novel's coming before. So it announced things, but the seeming release order it teased has not been followed in the slightest, so I wouldn't take too much from that. No one knows, Christian, or anyone who does know isn't allowed to say anything, unfortunately. We're just gonna have to wait for more information. I hope they make it cross-platform. Me too, Patrick. I think that the future of gaming is leaning a lot more towards cross-platform, and so I certainly hope that Heartland will follow that trend. It'd be nice if Division 2 did, but it seems like we're not getting that, at least for this coming update. So, Evil Heartland is a new free-to-play Division spin-off game that is being developed by Red Storm Entertainment instead of Massive, who made the Division 1 and 2. And obviously Red Storm helped them on usually PvP-related stuff, but they are now taking on their own solo game, which, like I said, is going to be free-to-play. And it was previously going to be coming out by March, so, you know, 5 months from now, but it is now slated for the fiscal 2022 time slot, meaning it could be coming anywhere between April of 2022 and March of 2023. And yeah, the thing I just shared was a alleged screenshot from a test that's going on right now on console, but there's still very, very little, if any, information on the game available publicly, so anything we talk about is, you know, subject to change, I guess I could say. I'm with you in spirit, Jack. I really do. I think all the folks at Red Storm that I've ever seen, you know, on streams or whatever, have been very lovely, and I think they're very committed and passionate about the franchise, and I'm really excited that they get their own opportunity to do a Division game where they get to make all the decisions, whereas previously, you know, they were always working in partnership with Massive, but obviously Massive was always the lead. It was their game, and so I'm excited to see what Red Storm can do on their own. Yeah, I feel that, Jack. There's certainly a big difference between 1 and 2, and some people aren't going to like that. It's awesome that we got so many people in here, 52. Guys, if you do not mind hitting the like button, we are 3 likes away from 30 likes. That'd be pretty sweet. So glad everyone's here. I have missed doing Division 2 streams for a while, and we're definitely going to do more this week. It was a lot of fun. Just chatting with everyone. And we should be getting news here about Division 2 stuff before too long. Next week. Yeah, Evil, I was responding to your thing a second ago, so it is its own game. But that message is probably old, so no worries. If you're still confused about anything, let me know. Yeah, for sure, Patrick. I mean, hopefully they would give you the option to not do it against PC, or at least just turn it off, you know. Forced crossplay I don't think is great, but having the option in every game should be a thing. What keeps me playing Division 2? Well, Mr. Ruxnova, what can I say? I love Division 1 ever since the day I played it when it came out in March 8th, 2016. And you know, I love the story. I love the gameplay more than anything else. Big PvP fan. I'm a big looter shooter fan. So Division's just always kept me coming back. No reason not to keep playing it, in my humble opinion. I just know I was addicted to the game. Yeah, Richard, for sure. I completely agree. Well, I will not say any more than that. Red Storm are my boys. Red Storm are the boys. And the gals. The wonderful men and women making Division Heartland. I really hope we do get some sort of like Stay of the Game stream with them, so we can get to know some of them a little bit better. Once the game, you know, is closer to coming out and does come out. Any news on a map expansion? I know there's been people talking about a map expansion for this coming Division 2 update. I personally think that has a very small chance of happening. I've never thought there was a large possibility we were getting a map expansion. There's been no hint at that officially from the developers. So it's all speculation at this point. I would not hold your breath. I'll say that. What's going on? I hope it's Wolf. Looks like 2 V's to me, but what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by. How you doing on this Sunday evening? Oh, let's go do this one, shall we? This is fun. See, what's nice about me just doing the open world is unlike PvP, I don't have to focus on one thing or the other. I can just kind of casually look between chat and this. I think they're going to do well as well. And as much as the delay sucks, like, they're going to have so much time and so much feedback. And I think that's what Division 2 really lacked, was that they didn't get any feedback until they did that Dark Zone event, like, 3 months before the game came out. Whereas Red Storm has now done their first Heartland test already, it's 6 months ago now. And they have at least 5 more months until the game comes out, probably 6 or 7. So they're going to have had, like, 14 months of development from their first player feedback test, and that's just going to do wonders for the game. I already know. I'm really excited. Uh-oh. Chat's going so fast, I'm losing stuff up here. Hope Heartland moves more like Div 1. We will see, Zondek, but that would be kind of cool. I think I've said this before, I think a combination of Division 1 and 2's movement would be my ideal system, where you have a little bit more freedom to strafe around and stuff like that. But Division 2 is very fluidic with its cover stuff and, like, hood slides and all that, whereas Division 1 always felt a bit blocky. Is that the right way to say it? So I think a combination of the two would be my ideal system if it were up to me. Alright, missing chats. I'll scroll up in a sec, folks. Clear this little blockade in the street. But yeah, not only is Heartland doing its thing, but Division 2 is having an in-person test on Tuesday. They're doing like a mini little, it's not really an ETF, but it's just an in-person playtest that people are going to Massive in Sweden to do. So there's a lot of stuff going on for the Division all over. No, Evil, you don't have to do anything Division 2 to play. They said from the start that Heartland will be a, continuation of the Division franchise, but also is a great starting point if you've never played Division 1 or 2. So there's no like progression stuff that'll carry over, none of that. The cool cat Redstorm. Alex, I am on console. I am on Xbox Series X. It's certainly possible, Andrew. I hope we do get Division 3 one day because I think Division 2 is a bit limited by being on last-gen consoles. So I would like to see them do a fully next-gen game and then build on that so that it's just starting out from that better spot. But that's just me. Hey, Zombie, how you doing tonight? Well, what a lot of us are talking about is I showed a screenshot, and I'll show it again after this control point. There's a new Heartland-related screenshot going around that spells a lot of sensitive info about the game. So yeah, if you're still around, I'll show it after this control point again. But thanks for stopping by, Zombie. How you doing? It is true, Goons. There's a lot of people who hate the Division 2. I think, and I know a lot of people will agree with me on this, that Division 1 did PvP better, Division 2 did PvE better. So I think there's plenty of stuff to love from both games. Yeah, absolutely, Andrew. I mean, Division is one of the, I won't say the best looking games out there, because that's all kind of subjective, and there's endless amounts of games you can draw from, but Massive makes stellar worlds and graphics and all that stuff. And Snowdrop is a great engine. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. I'm missing out on chats. So Ben, there was a screenshot that everyone's talking about, and I will show it again after this control point. It's a Heartland-related screenshot that I saw on Twitter just a little bit ago, and probably going to make a video on it because it says a few big things about the game. But I kind of like this. I get to talk about it with you guys on stream first before I make a video. It's kind of cool. Kind of neat, if I do say so myself. Oh gosh. Any chance we'll get more legendary missions? I think more legendary missions are much more likely than an open world, like we were talking about earlier. Open world expansion. Plus, Yannick did say at the beginning of the year that something like more legendary missions was absolutely something they might look into for this update. So I wouldn't be surprised in the least if we get legendary Manning Zoo and Tidal Basin with this update. Oh, there are a lot of chats that I'm behind on. Do to run PvE. Yeah. Yeah, Marvin, this is True Patriot with a Chameleon and a Banshee Pulse, yeah. I have a build video on it. If you go to my playlist and you go to the Division 2 build videos, I call it like the Apex Predator, I think. You'll see it not that long ago. I love it for PvE, it's fun. One thing is that's not going to be a cheesy one. Yeah, Ray. Division, until they hand it off to someone other than Massive or Redstorm, who have been around since the Division 1 was conceptualized, if it's done by Massive or Redstorm, Division games will always come with a level of quality. I think that can always be counted on. And I'm thankful for that. Aces, the new update is confirmed for February 2022. We are getting an in-game event in just around 2-3 weeks here in December that's going to rerun some player favorite global events in the Division 2 and introduce a new apparel event. And then the PTS for the new update is happening in January for PC, and then the update will launch in February. And we are continually getting more news on it every month. They're doing articles, and then the big reveal will be in January before the PTS. So the wait's pretty much over because we're getting new information all the time. Thank you so much, Zombie. Did you enjoy your survival run? Did you extract? Beat the hunters? You not gonna blow up on me? Oh, he did. I rolled right into it. I thought he was might run past me and then stumble and blow up. How good is this game? Yeah. No kidding, Patrick. No kidding. It is new map or new mission. Not entirely sure what you mean, Alit. If we're talking about what I'm playing right now, this is nothing new. This is just Division 2 open world. Just kind of chilling so I can talk a little bit more consistently with the stream. Damn, we got 56 people in here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging around. Glad you're enjoying. My friends, we are also only 4 likes away from 40 likes. If you do not mind hitting that like button, show some support for the stream, get this shared around to everybody who may not have gotten the notification. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, and what's really nice about this update, Alex, is that this is like the biggest surprise we're getting for the Division, like, since Division 2 came out. Right? Like, nothing is leaked for, as far as I'm aware. Maybe other people have more information than me, but nothing is leaked majorly for the Division 2's new update. We don't know what the game mode is. We don't know what anything is that's coming other than the specialization rework that they told us about the other week. So there's a lot to be excited for, and it's going to be a huge surprise, and I love surprises as well. And the PTS is going to ruin a little bit of that, but, you know, it's still pretty cool. Oh boy, now we got 2 zombies. What's going on, Zephyr? How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. How you doing this evening? What can we expect in the next update in Heartland? The Division 2's update, we know we're getting a new game mode, we know we're getting a new season. They talked recently about a specialization rework, and there's going to be a lot of other revamps and redesigns to the Division 2's endgame experience that's going to make it, you know, pretty fun to play again. That's what we know, at least. There's more to be unveiled. And then Heartland is a free-to-play game. Okay. Exactly, Andrew. Probably, you know, it'll be... I think it'll drop actually on Thanksgiving Day. Because that's like exactly a month from when they did the 1 October. No cross progression. Nothing has been announced yet for Division 2's update. Did beat the hunters. Yeah, me too, Zombie. It's great. I guess I am a popular guy, Patrick. Thank you. Go share an assigned returning player. For PvE or PvP, Diego? What's going on, Hanzo? How you doing, my friend? What's going on, Adrian? Dang, we got so many people in here. How y'all doing tonight? Already smooshed the like, as always. Appreciate it, Zephyr. We are 1 like away from 50 likes. People, be the 50th like. I'm going to test this week. Really? Yes, nerd. All right. For those who just came in, here's what we were talking about earlier. This is a new screenshot that was on Twitter, which unveils a lot of sensitive details about the Division Heartland. And as you can see, just as of 3 days ago, there is a Heartland test going on console, which is the first that we know about. So I'll let you read it for yourself there while I take a drink of water. Some interesting stuff, folks. Do you play Rogue Company? I have in the past. I still have it installed, but I don't play regularly, Evil. Do you think Heartland is going to be third person? I cannot comment on that, unfortunately, Adrian, because I may or may not have participated in a test for it and be under NDA. Paperwork all done. Hey, let's go, Unleashed. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much, Andrew. That means a lot. I try to foster a pretty cool community, and I'd like to think that I have some pretty cool people in here. Okay, so let me... For those of you who came in, this is what we were talking about. Screenshot on Twitter, like I said, kind of confirms that it's on Xbox. Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland is a free-to-play survival action multiplayer shooter set in small-town middle America. Massive PvEVP in storm operations. Fight together in 45-player PvEVP storm operations against a group of dangerous rogue agents and an aggressive faction known as the Vultures, all while surviving a lethal virus. Prep the battlefield in PvE excursion operations. Complete PvE missions, gather gear, activate alerts, and prep the battlefield in excursion operations. Progress and adapt to survive. Play as one of 6 agents and select between 3 classes each match, all with their own perks and skills. So there you go. You can read it for yourself. This is kind of the official Heartland lowdown for this test that is apparently going on. Like I said, I can't comment on it too much, but I am probably going to do a video on this because, as you can see at the top, this is a Xbox description. So it is, they're testing for it right now on Xbox, and that is the first console test that at least I am aware of, and I think it is the first one they have done ever since that first one back in May. Just checking what people are saying here. Hey, thank you so much, Zombie. I appreciate that a lot. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. See you on the next one. Yeah, I wouldn't see that either, Richard. At least a mainline one. Something like X-Defined isn't really Division, so they're doing it for that, but yeah. Yo. Next, we got people to impress. We got 70 people in here. Crazy. If there's a new update in Heartland fail, what would happen? They won't. No need to talk about that, Diego. I mean, it's hard to define fail. This game hasn't gotten an update in 11 months, and there's still lots of people playing it, so. Do you want to do some PvE first? Okay. Just got registered. Nice. For, I assume you mean for the Heartland tests. Also, Diego, you were asking about builds. If you go to my channel and you go to my playlist, I have a Division 2 build videos playlist, and anything that has a 212 or later marker on it is still a current build. So you can find lots of PvE and PvP stuff there. The one I'm running right now I left for PvE. True Patriot, Memento, Gunner, Chameleon. PvP, this is my new favorite build video on this coming. It was coming tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a Heartland one now. It'll come this week on this build. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, check out the channel playlist for build videos. It's titled Division 2 Build Videos. Alright. What do we want to do? Just want to run some control points. Let's do the chess piece one. Chess pie. Yeah, no worries, Diego. And if you have any questions on them, just let me know. Do you know if Shrapnel and Fire Sticky will be nerfed in the DZ in February? I do not, Hanzo. We don't have any details like that yet. I would certainly hope so. But I guess we'll find out in due time. Thank you very much, Marvin. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy what we got going on here. Glad you're part of it now. So there's assessment players in the U.S. Yeah, for sure, William. I don't know how international testing works, you know, just how like they can't really easily do console PTSs because they have to go through Sony and Microsoft certification. I don't know, you know, how much harder that makes it for them, but it is unfortunate nonetheless. Look, I don't like to just like needlessly shit on games, but Diego, I'll tell you, I've seen clips of Vanguard, and the graphics, the map that I saw looked like it was a crayon drawing. And I don't mean to like, you know, like I said, I'm not. If anyone here likes Vanguard, all the power to you. I'm sure. I think the gameplay is pretty fun. I did try the beta, but the graphics just aren't it, in my opinion. Like I've been playing Battlefield ever since it dropped, and it just seems infinitely better. But that'd be, I would agree. This is gonna have to be better than Vanguard. The Boris guy. Nice. Yeah, I heard he was pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking breaks, right? Like, so many people feel like you gotta just play one game nonstop, otherwise you're not a true fan. That's not the case at all. You know, take a break, don't get burnt out, so you can enjoy more when there is new stuff to do. And this time especially has been, you know, that's been more important than ever in these last 11 months. And if you're burnt out now, just stop playing. We're getting an event in December. Take a 2-week break till that comes out. If you don't care about that stuff, then wait until February. Oh gosh. See, those RC cars will sit right there, and I feel like it's gonna blow up, and then it did. What I like about this game is in the grind. Yeah, I like looter shooters for the grind too, and not everyone does, Diego, and I think sometimes it's struggled between trying to please different crowds. So we'll see what kind of emphasis they go for with this one. Jeez, I'm just getting into the thick of it, no matter where I go. Also, I should up the... Yeah, it'd be nice, Hanzo. Part of the problem is that they're currently having, there were issues when this game came out already, and that was already 2 years ago, with the technical limitations of the old consoles with kind of the newer graphic stuff they implemented with the engine and some of the new lighting features and the character customization options, so it's a bit of a technical issue more than anything, but I agree that'd be great. High back and forth between... Oh yeah, Sultan. No worries, man. Both great places to be. I can't say you're any better off watching me than him. Vanguard campaign is nice. I'm glad. Personally, I was glad to hear that 2042 is not doing a campaign, just because I think that gave them more time to work on the multiplayer, and I think it paid off. But I'm glad to hear it as a good story. I'm glad you liked it. Von Doom gave a Rogue Gold shout out. What a guy! Everyone, shout out to Kamikaze Von Doom. If you don't, if you have not checked out his channel, be sure to do so. Another great Division content creator. Really, Marvin? I mean, I'm not the best Battlefield judge because I don't have a ton of experience with it in the past. I played some of 4, I played some of 1. But I've really enjoyed it so far. That's all I can say. We still got over 50 people in here. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a nice Sunday evening. If you don't mind, we're only 4 likes away from hitting 60 likes. Be sure to hit it. Support the stream. Get it shared around. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thanks for just being here. Okay, I'm missing chats. Multiplayer's man is on me decent. I don't think... Yeah, Richard's got it. The Jefferson Trade Center is still the best farm with the Coyote mask? No. Well, I mean, it's really whatever you want it to be. Just anything targeted mask, because they put in the general loot pool. So yeah, Summit is usually going to be your most convenient farm, because you can set it to whatever target you want. But any targeted mask area is going to be your best bet. Yeah, exactly. What Unleashed said. Nothing wrong with taking breaks. If anything, it increases your enjoyment for... Like, when I take breaks from Division 2 and I play other stuff, I just notice how much I like about Division that other games don't bring to the table. So, yeah. Nothing wrong with taking a break. If anything, I encourage it. That said, I haven't taken a break from Division in a long time because I, still very much enjoy it. And obviously I got content to make, so... Gotta keep it up. Oh yeah, Zephyr. It'd be nice if they added crossplay one day. But it sounds like Yannick was saying something about Snowdrop has some limitations with it, which is kind of weird. But I don't know. You would hope one day. Jeez. Wish cars explode. OMG, it's Andy, that nerd. How you doing this evening, my friend? Thanks for coming by. Okay, how many people in here just came in? Because if we need to, I can go back over the pretty cool screenshot that we were covering earlier regarding the Division Heartlands. Who wants to see the screenshot? It wasn't here earlier. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Thank you very much, Hanzo. I appreciate that. I'm glad you've
Supply room access unlocked.
glad you found some enjoyment. Andy, are you partaking in a certain activity on Tuesday? Just dropped to where we're gonna. No, so Junior, the test that's going this week is not public, but I'll show you guys the screenshot. Let me just grab the loot here. Neither the Heartland or Division 2 tests this week are public, but they're both happening for both games, and it's pretty exciting. Well, thank you so much for that praise, Unleashed. People get the impression that I'm not a PvP guy. Like, 85% of the time when I'm on this game, I'm playing PvP. And I feel like that's kind of evident from that being in the majority of my background footage. So, thanks, Unleashed. You're too kind. Yeah, I miss the gunplay too, man. Whenever I don't play, like, the gunplay and the just gameplay in general, one of the best parts. Alright. This is what we're talking about, folks. I'll give you a chance to read this while I catch up on chat. Would there be a Division 3 and if yes, where do you want it? Probably not for several years, considering Massive is working on Avatar and Star Wars. But I assume, I'm pretty confident there will be one in the future. I would love to see it in somewhere like Paris or Rome. I think overseas would be pretty cool. So that's me. Are you really, Andy? Well, congratulations. That's pretty sweet. Do you live in Sweden, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, so this screenshot right here, guys, was just posted on Twitter a little bit ago. And as you can see, it details some of the things we can expect in the upcoming Division Heartland. So, yeah. Oh, wait, Andy. Okay, now I gotta look. Is that your same name on Twitter? Oh, it is. I'm sorry. Okay, I got you confused with someone else. Because I actually had someone else tell me they're going as well, so maybe you're going to see them. But I'm sorry about that, Andy. Of course you did. You did tell me. Yeah. Well, that's going to be awesome. I'm excited for you, and I hope you get a good chance to represent the community. So yeah, I guess this is what we're talking about a lot tonight, is this screenshot here from the Division Heartland. About some potential gameplay features. And as you can see, this is on Xbox. This is what the description thing looks like for a game on Xbox. And you can see right here, sign up at that.com/Xbox. Talks about that, talks about some different modes, some different stuff that I can't comment on. So there you go. Same name ever. Yeah, I think it was because you have like the manhunt symbol on Twitter, right? And for some reason, there's somebody else that I follow on there that always has that. So I don't know. I just got confused in my mind, but.
An agent needs assistance.
Shoot, where are you at? Trying to save a hostage. Coming. Hey, thank you very much for being here, Ray. I hope you really enjoy your evening. I'm glad you decided to spend some of that time here with us. Thank you very much. See you on the next one. Dang, we got a lot of people linking up in the chat. Love it. Get that community going. People have always wanted me to do Discord, and I would like to do one day, but that's kind of a lot of work to manage and stuff. So I appreciate that everyone kind of grounds the community that we have here on the channel. I like things to be centralized, you know, so. Hey, thanks, Hanzo. Appreciate you. What do you think, guys? Should we jump into some PvP here soon? I'm excited for Heartlands, man. I'm just grateful that they're not leaving Div 2 in support mode. Yeah, I mean, you know, Heartlands is going to be very different from Division 2, undoubtedly. And I think what's most exciting, or one of the most exciting things about this Division universe that Ubisoft is building, is that hopefully in the future, once all these things are out, everybody's going to have, you know, every type of Division player will have a project that's, you know, the right fit for them. Some people are going to prefer Division 2 and what that offers. Some people are going to prefer Heartland and what that offers. Some people are probably going to prefer mobile and whatever that's going to bring to the table. And I think that's what I think is going to be the coolest about this whole endeavor that they're on. I know, Zephyr, I know, but it, like, also I just have very little experience in Discord. Like, don't I have to set up all the different channels and whatnot? Like, one day maybe I will get to it, for sure, because I know a lot of people have been asking for it. What Division had role-playing like GTA? I'm sure people already do that. Ooh, hold on. Hang on. What do we got here? Oh, with Intimidate, though? I probably don't need that. Unleash says PvP. Alright, we will. Heartland release date. The only thing we know about the release date, Tom, is that it's coming sometime between April of 2022 and March of 2023, probably closer to the beginning of that window. But there are tests going on this week, and I've already shown a screenshot on here. You can scroll back. I've shown a screenshot a few times about some of the details of that test that have now leaked on Twitter. I know, Rip Titanfall 3. I don't think it will, Junior, just because it's being developed by the two different studios. You know, Red Storm is doing Heartland, and Massive is doing Division 2, so I don't think we have too much to worry about for that, but certainly I would hope that they, you know, kind of give equal support. Here, I'll switch to the screenshot while we You good to do some conflict? That's what the chat wants. All right, give me a sec. So you can take a gander over this. You wrote me something on Twitter. Let me see. Really, Andy? Psh, well, there you go. I'm not going to comment on what you said, but that's very interesting, and I think that kind of lends some credence to what I was talking about in some of my recent videos. That is very interesting. I'll be very curious to see what comes of that test, for sure. All right, we're going... You want to do this, and then whenever you're fully ready, we go in the DZ? Yeah, you're good. Whenever you go to that, I'll jump in the DZ and get a good server going. All right, we're doing conflict just for a few games, guys, then we'll go DZ. You can have an admin set up all the roles. Okay. Well, like I said, Zephyr, someday down the road, I'm sure I will get to it. Right now, I'm still trying to... I announced when I did the 10K video that I'm working on a redesign to the channel art and doing custom emotes and stuff for memberships, which are going to be extremely cheap, by the way. The price of it, that is, not the quality of the emojis. But I'm still working on that. Like, I'm super slow with that stuff. So one day. Maybe. Andy, are you a PvP player? Oh shoot. No, I didn't switch the loadout. New Heartland news. Yeah, Biz. So if you scroll back like 3 minutes ago, I was showing the screenshot that we've been talking about this whole stream. Basically, there is some new info going around from the Heartland test that is apparently going on right now on Xbox. So the first console test for Heartland, and along with it came the description page with some pretty revealing information. So if you care to check that out, just scroll back a little bit. But yeah, we got Heartland tests and Division 2 tests going on this week, which is really cool. Have you played any of the older Rainbow Six games? I have not. Unleashed. I think Division was my first Tom Clancy game, for sure, yeah.
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
Okay, let me go. That. Yeah, a lot of people have said they would like to see it Unleashed. Because I'm biased, I want them to stay on Division, but I know I'm maybe not even in the majority there. Don't try and stick me. Okay, well, he did stick me. They got some nice riot foam going on. 1,400 hours in the Arc Zone. Well, there we go. That, Andy, that makes me even more satisfied that you are going to be representing us this week. I'll leave it at that. That's awesome. I'm glad.
Serious trauma detected. Agent out of action. Agent deceased.
Rogue Spear and Raven Shield. What is Raven Shield? What IP is that? Or was that its own thing that just wasn't continued on? Tried this. You know, don't cry. Don't try and run back out there. What are you doing? Foam is just bad for players. That's one way of putting it. Working on some new intro projects in Blender. That's awesome, Zephyr. I'm glad to hear that. You'll have to let me know once you get some of that stuff going. I'll check it out. Hey, Kylie, how you doing tonight? How's your Sunday going? Thanks for stopping by. Come on. Come on. What? I was definitely in cover. Imagine if they remade those games for today's gamers. It is kind of sad how much... I mean, I don't know. I feel like game companies are a little too afraid of like making stuff like... Or they make stuff too casual because they're... Or overly casual because they're afraid of making it too hardcore. That was probably a backwards way to say that, but... I don't know. I've never really considered myself a casual, so I probably should not be one to give my opinion on that. Through the bonus armor. Through the bonus armor. I don't know if you're being ironic, Junior, because the foam is a chem launcher, but... Oh, they're Rainbow Six games predicating Siege. Cool, cool. Yeah, well, I'm sure it was before Siege. But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Rainbow Six is the one that's been around for a super long time. Oh, there was a nice quick scope. And then Red Storm made the first Ghost Recon, didn't they? Heaps bigger hosses room. Oh, they had BVP in those? Nice. Nice, nice. Alright, let's get off of this rooftop that I've been on for 10 minutes while I'm looking at chat. No! I did too. We got it at the same time. Shoot, well, we're going back in. Okay. Well, that was tough, folks. Don't lull me, Mr. Steves. Yeah, Junior, very rarely they'll be like, it's not even a delta, it's just like a weird, it'll like buzz your audio and then just crash. It happened to my buddy that I'm playing with as well, so I wonder if that whole lobby just got taken out.
Agent, Pilot Torres is cleared for transport at Kenley College. Safe area detected.
Didn't even get my conflict caches. They give such good loot. Nope, I didn't want to equip that actually. My movement was too much for the conflict server. That's right, Biz. I just overload those things. Lately. Well, the PC ones, at least, I know Yannick was looking into. I was talking with him on Twitter about it. I sent him some stuff to look at. I think they're investigating the ones where it's crashing without a error code. They're looking into that for PC. The one that I got there I've had before, so I don't know.
DZ drop incoming.
I mean, crashes are always going to be a thing, Junior. I don't know if that's necessarily something you can permanently fix. But yeah, hopefully some of the persisting stuff can be taken care of. Nope. Wrong gun, wrong gun, wrong gun. There we go. That's what's up, that's what's up.
Agent incapacitated. Agent.
If you don't want... Are you talking about the one for January? Oh, no. Oh, goodness. So it's actually happening a lot. That's, I've never had it happen like twice in a row like that. I wonder if there's something going on. Huh. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't, that's a new one for me, where it happens like consecutively like that. Well, no, I'm not saying this should be common, Junior, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's hard to find a game where there's absolutely no crashes. So sure, yeah, they should absolutely be taken care of as much as they can. But yeah. The crashes are so random on PC with no error code. Yeah, the no error code one they're looking into. I know that for sure. Why can I not kick him? It makes you... Oh, goodness. That's annoying.
Access granted.
Thank you, Karma. Trying to put on a good show here. We're getting crashes, though. It's a little annoying, I would say. Oh, well, I'm going to have to spoil that for myself because I'll cover the patch notes and whatnot, so no worries, Zephyr. I mean, I'll be watching of course, the reveal stream, so I'll know everything about it going in. Yeah, I've always had that type of crash happen radiated. Like in the past, I've had the one where it does the audio buzz and then it closes out, but never twice in a row like is what just happened, so I don't know what's going on. If it happens again, then I don't know. Might have to do some Battlefield for a minute or something. Yeah, we got big. It is meh, Marvin, unfortunately. They buffed it a lot over time, but it's still just not great. I mean, it's not like a bad gun, it's just not worth over other stuff. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Zephyr, no worries. Hello, Regold. I'm still missing the original Div 2 white-themed interface. Do you mean missing just as in, like, you wish they still had it, or... Because you can't... If you're saying you don't know why you can't get it back, it's because they got rid of it for the Warlords themed one. But yeah, that one was pretty cool. Can't say I prefer one or the other too much. I don't know if that's a stinger that they're running into or what, but might as well take it out first. Oh, he should have ran. Oh, he just flopped. This guy's super low.
Rogue agent neutralized.
Here we go.
Rogue agent eliminated.
Kind of scummy, but when you're solo, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I'm dead.
Serious
No. Tough.
agent down. Agent vital signs 0.
Usually called a big turd, yeah. I What's going on, Bali? How you doing this evening? The backfire is a lot of fun. You definitely have to make like a specific build for it, but you know, it is good fun. Yeah, headshot builds with the bighorn are definitely like the top way to do it. Is this guy about a flag? I'm kind of scared. I don't know who the man-hunts were. I didn't look at their names. Yes, Bali, you absolutely should do it. Because if you're going to sit on that and not do anything about it, then it's just going to make you have doubts. Make you think, what would happen if I did this or that? Just got to go for it, my friend. Because the worst that can happen is she says no. And then you just move on. You don't have to stew on it. You casual player, I just love using the glory days were non-existent. Hope you don't follow me on Twitter, Junior, because I roasted that gun the other day. It definitely can be, you know, good for that kind of stuff. I just, you never catch me using that thing. But I'm glad you enjoy it. Glad you're back, Zephyr. Glad you're back. Oh, I almost got him down in the heel. Remember, certain pain on copy and paste builds. I made 2 and they work, but link. What exactly do you mean, Reed? Like, what's my opinion on using builds that other people have made? Because, I mean, I make build videos, so tell me what you mean exactly. That is the most important clarifying question, is does she have the Eagle Bear? Because that should tell you right away if she's a keeper or not. Oh, you gotta get it, Zephyr. It's so much fun. I love the Eagle. Oh, he's down. Yes. What's the point running a healer if you guys can't keep him up? Come on. 3v1. 3v1, folks. What are we doing? And he's got 3 Eagle Bears. Just share them out, Andy. Don't hoard. Come on. An excellent BF build. With as much as I've been talking about Battlefield lately, the only thing that comes to mind from BF is Battlefield. So what is a BF build? Reed, help me out. Help my tired brain out. Backfire? Is it backfire? Maybe I figured it out. I just woke up. What Heartland test? So, James, there is a... next time I die, I'll pull the screenshot back up. There is a new round of Heartland testing now happening on console. And it's... the description page that has been posted to Twitter reveals a lot of interesting details about the game. So yeah, I'll pull that up in a sec once I die. So you can look. So yeah, that and the Division 2's in-person test is happening this week for the new content. So there's a lot of Division stuff going on at the moment. Run back this way, Randy. I don't bite.
Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
Okay, backfire, yes. Oh gosh, I don't have one on my channel. Basically just, I mean, it depends on how much you care about bleed. I hate being bled and being slowed down like that, so I run bleed resist. Honestly, I would just look it up, probably. There are a lot of, I know, Kamikaze, Von Doom, Cold Boy, plenty of people have good Well, it's on YouTube. Actually, I Am Fox had a really good one for Legendary. Read if you search, I think his name is now What's It Fox Gaming. He's got a really, if you just search his name and then Backfire Legendary, it should come up. Oh yeah, well may or may not have been in the one in May, James, so I can't talk about much about what we're seeing on screen here, but yeah. Here it is. Iron builds from YouTube all the time, and so I got starting to see more. Yeah, for sure. It's actually radiated. Yeah, I have the same problem with what you just said, Marvin. I like the gun, but I don't know if it's always worth sacrificing so much. Rogue, from a PvP perspective, do you think the inspect build function Well, I think Unleashed, because there was already such a big culture of build videos and people just using builds they find on YouTube in Div 1, that the inspect build thing in Div 2 doesn't really worsen the issue at all, because people could just go to YouTube anyway. So if anything, it just adds a little bit of convenience for you to like share ideas with your team, to be able to look at what they're running and stuff. So I don't know. If the YouTube thing wasn't as popular as it is, then I'd probably have more of an issue with it. So, there you go. I tried it with the Ninja Bike and it was fine. Yeah, no worries, James. That's what we're here for, Reed. Everyone's here to support one another. Thank you all so much for doing so. We still got 43 people in here, which is crazy. Honestly, this has been we've already been live for almost an hour and a half. We've just been talking the whole time. It's nuts. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. My voice is kind of giving out a little bit. I'm terrible at conserving my voice. Like, even when I record for longer than like 15 minutes, my voice starts to go. I have no experience with that stuff. And also I was going to say, Reed, if you want a good chameleon build, I was just running one in PvE. I do have a video for that on the channel. It's a really fun chameleon PvE build. If you go to my playlist, I called it like the Apex Predator, I believe, from not that long ago. Hey, what's going on, James? How you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by.
Contaminated gear detected.
Exactly. Like, the amount of different ways you can play this game with different builds and whatnot is what makes Division so special, in my opinion. Really, Marvin? I mean, once you turn it up to something like Heroic, you have to be very knowledgeable about how the game works, how different damage levels are going to stagger the AI, how that stagger pattern is going to allow you to shoot their different weak points. Like, you can play at the lower difficulties and not get that kind of challenge, but once you tune up to Heroic, unless you have that knowledge, then it probably will feel like that, for sure. So, it's all about practice, is all I can say, really. "43 no-lifers watching this crazy rogue dude." I know. Who is this guy? Why would they watch me? Well, Junior, what you can't see is that I have one empty glass beside me and then another that is 3/4 empty. So, I've tried. It's not like I'm about to lose my voice. It's just that like I said, I'm not trained in preserving it. I'm doing fantastic, James. We have so much exciting, like, the last 11 months have been really tough. Well, I'll say 10 because we got the update news last month, but, you know, it was a rough year for Division fans, undoubtedly, and we're finally out of that. We got Heartland and Div 2 tests happening this week. We got more info coming in a week and a half. We got a new event in Division 2 in 2.5 weeks. We got the PTS in January. Like, everything's just happening, and I'm really glad that we've gotten to this point. I'm really excited. So I'm doing fantastic, James. Hope he doesn't have a veteran of 2 different services. That's awesome, Zephyr. Happy belated Veterans Day. Yeah. Well, it's awesome that they, I don't have that personal experience myself, but that's awesome that they captured that feeling for you in some sense. Bullfrog. This it crashed again. Wow. Yeah, we'll see. That's the third one. That is really surprising. I have not seen that, like, ever in Division 2. I might have to DM Yannick about that. That's really weird. But what I was going to say, Jammers, is that if you're talking about the FAMAS, it is in Div 2. Unless you mean the exotic. Then, yeah. Smash that like button, y'all. Everyone listen to Unleash. Whoa, we're at 80? Holy crap. The last time I looked, it was at like 60. You guys are nuts. Thank you so much. We're still at 43 people. 3 crashes later. Thank you all for sticking around. Should I switch to Rogue since I'm playing a challenge in the open? I mean, it's all about what you're comfortable with and able to take on, Diego. You don't want to jump into something that your skill level or builds aren't ready for, you know? So, yeah. But if you need build ideas, you can, of course, check the playlist on my channel. Oh, absolutely, Radiated. Those things can be incredibly strong. There is, Bill. Give you another look. This recently dropped on Twitter. Probably going to do a video on it tomorrow. I can't really comment on it, but this is, as you can see, a descriptor for the Division Heartland closed test, as you can see in that first paragraph on Xbox, which the date on this was 3 days ago. So there's currently a test going on for Heartland on console, probably on PC as well, and we have a Division 2 test for the new content happening this week. So, lots of stuff. Junior, no, you got plenty of time. If you look at the thing here, 13 weeks. That's when the new content will drop, is when this runs out, most likely. They could change it by a week or two, but you got plenty of time to finish it. Have you a skill? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm serious. I played Division for ever since the day Div 1 came out. I've never gotten 3 crashes in a row like that aren't Delta related. Do you have verify? No, not really, Andy. I mean, go file info, but no, you can't really do that type of troubleshooting, really. Doom is streaming right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually gonna have to check with him, and if other people, because my friend got crashed the same time as me in conflict as well. So if this is happening in general, then I might have to tell Yannick about that.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, me too, Bill. And I mean, I was saying earlier, like, one of Division 2's largest issues, I think, was that they had so little public feedback going into the launch. Whereas by the time Heartland comes out, they'll at minimum have had 11 months, but probably closer to 13 or 14 since that first test, which over a year of time to develop after getting your first player feedback is immense. Like, I have really high hopes for how it's going to turn out because of that. Can you go into the Australian server to see if you can find someone named
Hostiles detected.
Janargu? Is he giving you a hard time, Hanzo? Is he giving you a hard time? Do I need to intervene? He's the goat of the Aus servers. Really? Oh no. If I had a way to get to the Australian servers, I would. It's so funny how stupid it sounds, but when you say like the Australian servers, I think of like this far away place, even though it'd be exactly what I'm doing right now. Total bummer about the new content. In what way, Radiated? You go check it out. It could be Marvin. Like I said, I don't know what causes the one where it just freezes up and has the audio thing. Like I've had that in Div 1 and 2. But obviously it's not Delta related, so I don't really know if that's an Xbox thing or a Division thing. So maybe. Maybe it's Xbox. Yeah, you know, Division is a tough sell sometimes, James. It's a very different type of game, and it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I've had the same deal. I got my best friend that I play with here on Xbox. I've tried to get him into Division a lot, and he plays sometimes, but it's not really his thing, which is too bad because we play Destiny together, and he loves that. So, what can you do?
Landmark cleared.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Bill, when I first played that, I was talking to, I don't know if any of you guys have watched DA, fellow content creator, but he was like, so after what you experienced, you know, how long do you think the game realistically needs before it releases? I'm like, if they could give it another like 4 to 5 months just to polish everything out and get stuff going, I feel like that'd be good. But yeah, 14 months, it sucks to wait, but it's going to be worth it. Oh, he's your friend at least. Okay. Well, at least he's not giving you a hard time, Hanzo. That's why I was worried about that. I've never ran into him. Obviously, I probably do not very often get into the Australian servers, but if I ever see him... Oh, who's this? Where do you think you're going? Poor guy.
Contaminated gear.
Listen, people. I know that was mean. I won't take his loot. Oh, he had 2... I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. Thank you very much, Gadar, if I'm saying that right. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a good Sunday evening. Just oh yeah. Yeah. If Ubisoft hadn't been so indecisive about the Division 2, then we wouldn't have had to wait this long, but alas, they are. But hopefully the wait will have been worth it when we see what's coming with this new update. Is it the same with you, Destiny 2? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how similar, though, this and Destiny are, but, like, so different in terms of what kind of people they attract and what types of gameplay they offer. Alright. I'm thinking we fight these guys and then I might hop off after that.
Rogue agent neutralized.
I don't know what that guy was thinking. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I try to put my best into every video, so I appreciate you saying that. I don't know. I'm trying to think now if I want to make a video on that Heartland screenshot in the morning. Do I have time for that? Maybe. Because I had my build video one pretty much ready to go. But maybe I push that to Wednesday? Oh, you guys got the exclusive look at that Heartland shot. Because like I said, I just saw that maybe an hour before I went live. This update are going to bring a new DLC. I think it's better to look at this update more as a update than expansion, Junior. I would say this is probably going to be much more similar to 1.8 from the Division 1 than Woney, because I think it's going to be free, and I think it's going to really update, a lot of the game's different features, less than provide us like huge new cohesive experiences like Woney was. But we don't know. That's just my interpretation of what we've seen thus far and my prediction. We'll find out. Is focus worth on AR? I'm trying to think of what focus is. That's the chest one, right? I feel like... Let me see, Marvin. Unless you're running it with something that can keep in-sync procced, excuse me, then I would say not super worth. But if you're running with like a shield and a striker drone that'll keep in sync, going, then it could be good, yeah. I saw a guy who ran focus and a bunch of protection from elites on a legendary build, and he was able to go in and solo legendary stuff by just putting himself in a corner and letting the odds come to him. So it certainly can work. Yeah, a new map would absolutely be nice, Junior, but I think for this update, they're really focusing on getting the game running again at a point that they want it to, with like new mechanics that they want it to have, and then maybe from there we can start to see more stuff like that. You ever see the RNN clan your server? Okay, I will do. Bring anybody in? I will do, Unleashed. How much DLC is in Div 2? See, I feel like people have different definitions of DLC. If you mean like how much paid content, there's only one piece of paid content, which is the Warlords of New York expansion. If you're talking about post-launch content, there's been plenty. But other than Warlords, it's all free. All this stuff was post-launch, but it's free. The raids are free. So... Man can dream. He certainly can, Junior. And I will not fault you for it. I'm a dreamer myself. Oh, nice, Marvin. Yeah, that way is super good to run it. When I hear in sync, I think about in PvP, people shield spam to get it to proc over and over without running like a striker drone. But yeah, in PvE for that, it can be very worth. I would try it out with a FAL if you haven't. That's one of the best ones that people use for that high damage setup. I agree, Rated. I 100% agree. Glad you're back, Zephyr. Folks, if you do not mind, I'm going to close this out in a minute, but if you haven't hit the like button, we're only 4 away from 90. So if you don't mind, I would appreciate it very much if you could support the stream. Which is insane. Like, we've had over... I don't think I've ever had a stream where we have 40 people in. 40 people staying around almost 2 hours in. That's crazy. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. You're all the best. Yeah, me too, Andy. I would love if they could do a Division 3 that is, starting at the base of the next gen of consoles, and then they just, stay... Like, don't make a Division 4. Just stay with that one at the baseline of the new technology and then build off of that. So, there you go. Okay, everyone. Well, I put it on this screenshot just so everyone can see it one last time, but I think I'm going to close this stream out. Just come to my voice is feeling a little, and yeah, it's been a long day, but this was an awesome stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. This honestly might have been like one of my favorite streams yet. I haven't done something like this where we have like some news to talk about on stream, but this was a ton of fun. Rogo the lovable nerd. That's so mean, Andy. No, I'm kidding. Oh, gotcha, Zephyr. Yeah, I'll have to talk with some people and see if it's going on. And if anyone else has been experienced that on console, tell me and I'll give Yannick a status report. But yeah, guys, we got so much stuff coming up for the Division universe. We got Heartland and Division 2 tests happening this week. We've got Division 2 new update news breakdown in about a week and a half with the new Intelligence Annex article. We got the Division 2 update in December, or the in-game event in December in like probably 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. We got the PTS and the reveal of the new game mode in January, and then we got the update in February. We got the novel in February. We got Heartland coming out soon after that. It's going to be a great next couple of months, guys. I'm super excited. So yeah, thank you, Radiated. Thank you, Evil. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Zephyr. Thank you, Junior. Thank you, everybody who was hanging around in the stream tonight. I appreciate you all very much. Had a ton of fun. I think we'll probably be back on Wednesday, maybe. Sometime this week for sure. We'll do more before next Sunday. So, yeah. I might do a video on this news right here, so you guys got the first look at it. And Unleashed, of course. Thank you so much for your support as always, man. So yeah, you got a first look at this news that I'll probably do a video breakdown on of tomorrow or Wednesday. It's going to be pretty fun. All right, thank you all so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your Sunday evening. And yeah, until the next one, guys, Rogue Gold. Out.